Yeah, very good morning, everybody, and welcome to Towcester Greyhounds. Racing getting underway very, very shortly indeed. The Greyhounds will be on parade. Just to let you know, no changes on today's card. They all go 14 races. Here we go then with our first race of the morning. Race number one, the grade is A8. Here are the runners. Trap 1 is Chilton Robin for Wendy Richards. Emma Richard trains. Trap 2 is Unlikely Zach for Mr. Rob Liddington. Rob Liddington trains. 3, Shake It Jake for Mr. M. McSorley. Jane Houghton. 4 is Adageo Zuma. Mr. Barfoot, Mrs. Gray, Mark Wallace. 5, Colonel Paddy. Wendy Richards, Emma Richards. 6, Active Saturn for Jim Reynolds. Those are our 6 runners for race number one. The grade is A8. And we're due off in 3 minutes' time. So down the card then for our first of the morning. Trap 1, Chilton Robin, 9-2. Unlikely Zach available at 3-1. 3, Shake It Jake for Jane Houghton, 4-1. 4, Adageo Zuma, 3-1. 5, Colonel Paddy, 7-2. And our market leader for Jim Reynolds in 6, Active Saturn, available at 9-4. Well, Trap 6, Active Saturn, bitch out of season, around about 14, 15 weeks out of season now, 6 Active Saturn. Should go well. Ran well last time out in his grades, and Romford recently, and I should say an A10, and A8 is this grade for this time round. Race number 1, Active Saturn, surely to put up a good performance here for Jim Reynolds. And like I say, she's 14, 15 weeks out of season. She's got to run well here in race number 1. So runners currently on the approach, and for race number 1, the grade is A8. Trap 6, 9-4, bitch out of season, Active Saturn in this A8 event, and should go well. Got a couple of youngsters in the race. Actually, we got 3, 4 and 5. Jane Houghton's Trap 3, Shake It Jake, who finished second in 29.82 last time out. 4, Adageo Zuma for Mark Wallace, who's yet to win in 6 starts. Did clock 29.62 in a trial. Has been sprinting, mind you. 5, Colonel Paddy for Emma Richards. An October 2016 son of Droopy Scolari. Again, yet to win in 6. Best recorded effort so far of 29.70 competitively. Just about to go in, everybody, for race number 1. Race 1 is upon us. 10:16 A8 the grade. They're just about to load up. Going in for race number 1. A little bit of cash here for Active Saturn. Bitch out of season for Jim Reynolds. 2-1 favourite in 6. So Tia then just about to check them over with her fetching flag. Here we go. Good luck with your bet. Low 6 on its way for race number 1. And away we go. 6 and 2 out together with 3, 5, 1 and 4. But it's 2 leads up with 5. 6 is wide and getting outpaced. And 3 now goes on with 5 and 1. Then 2, 6 and 4. But they come off the second bend here. And Shake It Jake out leading at the moment with 5. 1 back in third with 6, 2 and 4. As they go around the penultimate bend, it's still 3 with 5. 1 getting a super split. Here comes 6 on the inner. But it's Chiltern Robin now. Stakes takes it up. 3's trying to rally. 6 back in third, the favourite. But they come off the final bend. It's 1 hanging tough here from 3. 6 staying on. But 1 takes the opener from 6. Tight third, 3 and 5. So well done to Wendy and Emma Richards. Chiltern Robin running a cracker in the first. And the winning time for Chiltern Robin, 29.48, 29.48. And the 4 result was 1, Chiltern Robin, the winner. 6 second, Active Saturn. Third, 3, Shake It Jake. Result confirmed, 163. Well, a nice performance here from Trap 1. Now, really, the race sort of turned on its head a little bit down that far side. You can see 6 just got a little bit up pace in Active Saturn for Jim Reynolds, our favourite. But 3 and 5 gave 1 a super run on the inside there for Emma. And it's come through to win very nicely indeed. 6 has got up for second, Active Saturn. She'll be winning sooner than later for Jim Reynolds. And 3 back in third. 163 in race number 1. Now, our second race of the morning coming up at 10:31. The grade for that is A7. For race number 2 coming up the 10:31. Here the runners, the grade is A7. Trap 1 is Come Home for Mr. Johnson and Mark Wallace. Mark Wallace trains 26.5. Trap 2 Unlikely Sticks for Steve Rayner, 28.4. 3 Knock Road Chimes for Jim Reynolds, 26.2. 4 Muxton Bell for Mr. S. Banks, Mrs. Banks, Mark Wallace, 27.8. 5 Dun and Faith for Dave and Jane Hofton, 27.6. 6 Unlikely Hannah, Mr. M. Power, Steve Rayner, 30.5. 6 bitches then to line up for race number 2. The grade is A7. It's down the card. Trap 1, Come Home, 4-1. Trap 2, Unlikely Sticks, 7-2. 3 Knock Road Chimes, 6-1. 4 Muxton Bell, 9-4. 5, 5-2. And 6 Unlikely Hannah, 3-1. So market leader here, Trap 4, Muxton Bell for Mark Wallace. And, well, it's been running pretty well of late. Another one who's out of season, this little bitch in Trap 4. She, again, is approaching 16 weeks. She's been running well without getting her nose in front. Sure to go well. Trap 4, Muxton Bell, top of the head, 9-4. Runners on the approach. Less than 2 minutes to off. 2 minutes to off for race number 2. The grade is A7 here. Muxton Bell, the market leader at 9-4. And 5-2 is Dun and Faith for Jane Hofton. Good winner a couple of races back and winning in a decent time of 29.22. Runners at the starting traps, 4-1 trap 1, 7-2 2, 6-1 3, 9-4 trap 4, 5-2 5, 3-1 trap 6. See the Greyhounds supporting the new Australian jackets. There's trap 4, our favourite Muxton Bell. It's Unlikely Hannah, good winner last time out for Steve Rayner. Only a baby, will improve again this bitch in 6. She's got plenty of scope. That's trap 2 there, Unlikely Sticks for Steve Rayner. Again was a good winner when 7-4 favourite last time out. Okay, everybody, loading up for race number 2. They're loading. Coach Tia's checking them over then for race number 2. Here we go. So once again, the low 6 is on its way then for race number 2. The market leader, this bitch out of season in 4, Muxton Bell. She's run about 14, 15 weeks out. Away we go. 1 got left and 2 leads up with 3. 6, 4, 5 and Come Home is last into the first bend. It's 2 who's got the lead on 3. And then comes 6, 5, 1 and 4 off the second bend here. And Unlikely Sticks has got the leader on Knock Road Chimes. 1's trying to improve. Then 6, 4 and 5. But they go on the penultimate bend. 2 leading. 1 really coming home strongly though. 3 back in third. Then comes 6. They come off the final bend. Trap 2 out in front. 1 Come Home is finishing well on the outside. But 2 holding on for 1 who's trying desperately hard. Here comes 4 from the clouds and got up. Trap 4, Muxton Bell for nowhere. Bitch out of season, nails it. Breaks the heart of 2. Great run from 4. Muxton Bell came from absolutely nowhere to win for Mark Wallace. 4-2-1 confirmed. Muxton Bell the winner. Unlikely Sticks, Come Home. Was your 1-2-3. Winning time 29.25, 29.25. So well done to Mr. and Mrs. Banks and Mark Wallace, 4-2-1. Well, she was always going to have to improve Trap 4 as she comes through a seasonal break, but she's run absolute blinder here. Almost went last off the second bend. 1 Come Home, looked to be for a split second to be the winner, but 2 Unlikely Sticks has run well again. Done nothing wrong, this little fella out in front for Steve Rayner. And she's run a cracker. Watch out for the eventual winner here, 4. Here she comes, Muxton Bell with that big, big finish. And she's picked them off one by one. Here she comes, wins well, 4-2-1. So a smart win for Muxton Bell, the winner. Full order was 4-2-1-6-3-5. Distances a neck, 2, 2.25 short head. Winning time 2:9.25, 29.25. Race number 3, we're in A7, 10:46 for the off. we go for race number 3. The grade is A7. The Greyhounds are trap 1. Final Jim Sand for Dogs for Sofas. Syndicate Richard Yates, 28 dead. Trap 2, Ballyfane Jade for Mr. R. Tilbrook, Mark Wallace, 27 dead. 3, Santa's General for the Bates Boys Syndicate, Steve Rayner, 33.8. 4, Nothing But Love for the Mark Wallace Greyhounds Racing Club, Mark Wallace, 29 dead. 5, Crossfield Howl, the Milton Keynes Racing Club, Steve Rayner, 32.6. 6, Faraway Hills for Mr. Kehoe, Jim Reynolds, 32 dead. This is race number 3. The grade is A7. 2.5 minutes to the off, 2.5 minutes to the off. Down the card, 9-2, trot 1, Final Jim San. 6-4, Market Leader, Ballyfin Jade. 5-1, 3, Santa's General. 9-2, 4, Nothing But Love, Crossfield Howl. And in 6, Faraway Hills, 5-2. Just 2 minutes to the off, 2 minutes to the off for race number 3. The runners are currently on the approach, 2 minutes. Well, our market leader, very warm indeed, isn't it? Track 2, Ballyfane Jade here for Mark Wallace. Still a baby. Has won 3 times in 15 starts so far. And was a little bit unlucky last time out. And we just saw Trap 4 finish well in our last race. So Ballyfane Jade got the similar opportunity to come off the pace here and win for Mark Wallace. Is the market leader, very warm indeed at 6-4. Runners on the approach. It's trap 6, Faraway Hills. This was a good winner last time out. So beating Hipsway Dick when showing good early pace to lead all the way for Jim Reynolds. So Graham's just about to be locked away for race number 3. The market leader, trap 2, 6-4. It's 3-1, bar 1. Okay, everybody, Tears getting them loaded for race number 3. Then market leader, trap 2, Ballyfin Jade, very warm indeed at 6-4. Going in, race number 3. Once again, the low 6 is on its way then for race 3. Ballyfin Jade is market leader, 6-4. Away we go, as usual, 2 walks out. It's 1 who leads up with 6, 5, 4, 2. Now 3's at the back into the first bend, and 1 and 6 lead up. 2 just got a little bit of crowding there, then 4, 5 and 3. 6 is away and gone. 2's into second, but 5 lengths down with 4. Then comes 5 as it go around the penultimate bend. It's Faraway Hills got the lead here. Ballyfin Jade is trying hard though and coming with a good run. 4 back in third. Can 6 hold on? But 2's putting it down big time on the inside. They come off the final bend. There's 6 for 2. 4 finishing well. 6 for 2 and 4. 2, 6, 4. Wide on the judge. 2, 6, 4. So track 2, Ballyfane Jade confirmed the winner for Mr. Tilbrook and Mark Wallace. Second 6, Faraway Hills, and third 4, Nothing But Love. 2-6-4, winning time 29.15, 2-1, 2-9-1-5, 2-9-1-5. Well, the race was set up beautifully here, wasn't it, off the second bend for Ballyfin Jade, who had to work hard though. She had a big deficit behind the 6, who got away from him here. Faraway Hills continues to run well for Jim Reynolds. See, the 2 just got Just lost his action slightly there off the second bend. Another lot to do. Four's on a cracker as well. Nothing but love for Mark Wallace. And that was back in third place, only beaten half a length. But off the final bend, 6 Faraway Hills. Here comes 2. She gets the split on the inside. And 4, a little bit unlucky as well. 2, 6, 4, the results. Race number 3. So well done to Ballyfin Jade and Mr. Tilbrook and Mark Wallace. 2, 6, 4, 5, 3, 1. Distances ahead, a short head, 3, 2.5, 7.25. Winning time 29.15, 29.15. All right, race number 4 on our card this morning. Coming up very shortly, exactly 11 o'clock. The grade is D5. we go with the sprinters for race number 4. The grade is D5 over 260. Truck 1 is Knockadoo Mole for Mr. Jim Reynolds, 28.2. Truck 2 is Winnie Brown, Mr. M. Lowther, Steve Rayner, 31.3. 3 Starshine Destiny, Sally's Racing Club, Keith Hazeltine, 25.2. 4 Lily's Flyer, Wendy Richards, Emma, 30.1. 5 is Kippolini for Jim Reynolds, 34 dead. 5 is Quivers Matthew, the Matthew Partnership, John Blenko, 34.2. Those are our 6 runners for the sprint. The grade is D5. We're due off in 2.5 minutes' time. So down the car then, Truck 1, Knockadoo Mole, 4-1. Woody Brownie, also 4-1. Starshine Destiny, 7-4, market leader at the moment. So our favourite in Trap 3. 3-1, Trap 4, Lily's Fire. 5-1, 5, Kippolini. And 4-1, Trap 6, Quivers Matthew. So the ground's on the approach to the far side here, and our market leaders you can see is Trap 3, Starshine Destiny for Kate Hazeltine, and well, downgraded recently in D4 and D3 company down to D5 today. Clocked 29.63 over 4 bends just the other day. Got a best recorded 15.88. Market leader in 3, 7-4. Ground's going behind the starting tracks, race number 4. Okay, everybody, we're going in for race number 4. The market leader is Trap 3. Our market leader, Starshine Destiny, at 7-4. Loading up for race number 4. The grade is D5. Okay, so Tia checks him over. Once again, the low 6 is on its way then for race number 4. Market leader, Trap 3. Here we go. Off. Pretty level break, to be honest. 2 showed up. Woody Brown with 3, then 5, 1, 6 and 4, and 3's going to make the bend here. Starshine Destiny out in front with 5. Capellini, 1 back in third on the inside. Knockdown Mole as they go towards the line here. It's all about 3. Good favourite. Going to win nicely. 3's going to win well. 5 second, 1 third. 3, 5, 1. Result, race number 4. Yeah, excellent performance there for Starshine Destiny for Keith Hazeltine and Sally's Racing Club. And the winning time was 15.86, 15.86. 3-5-1 confirmed. So really smart win for 3. Had to really squeeze in between 2 and 4 into that first bend, but once she turned for home, she's gone on to win very smartly indeed. First win at the 7th time here for Keith, and wins very well indeed. 3-5-1, race number 4. So excellent performance from 3. Starshine Destiny there for Keith Hazeltine, the Sally's Racing Club. Full order 351.642. Distance is 1.5, half a length, 1.5, 2.5 and 3/4. Winning time 15.86, 1586. Race number 5, due off 11.16. The grade is A6. They all go. Here we go with race number 5, the 11:16. The grade is A6. Here are the runners. Trap 1 is Dunham Malbec for Dave and Jane Houghton, 28.4. 2 is Our Fiddlesticks, Mr. M Power, Steve Rayner, 27.2. 3, Mildine Flojo, Mr. M Richards, Emma Richards, 27.3. 4 is Jadev for Mr. Rob Liddington, 33.2. 5, Pack It In for Alexander the Great Syndicate, Jim Reynolds, 32.4. 6 is Lemon Mike for Mr. A Gray, Hazel Kemp, 35.6. Those are our 6 runners then for race number 5. Runners on the approach, 2.5 minutes to the off. So down the card, Dunham Malbec 7-2, Our Fiddlesticks 9-4 joint market leader, 3 Mildine Flojo 5-1, Jedev 9-4 joint market leader, 6-1 Pack It In trap 5, and 7-2 Lemon Mike. So joint market leaders at the moment are Fiddlesticks in 2 here for Steve Rayner. Good second last time out to winning, clocking 29.24. He's gone a couple of lengths quicker when winning in the middle of June. The other joint market leader is trap 4 Jadev for Rob Liddington, who's put in back-to-back seconds recently since joining the track, and should go well here. So that's trap 2 Jadev for Rob Liddington, looking for his first win round the track. So runners on the approach. Grounds go behind the Starling traps. It's now clear favourite, trap 4 Jadev for Rob Liddington at 9-4. So just about to load up here. Trap 4, 9-4, 5-2 trap 2, 7-2, 1 and 6, 5-1, 3, 6-1 trap 5. That's a picture there of Lemon Mike. It's a big greyhound, 35.5 kilos, Hazel Kemp's runner. We are loading for race number 5. Market leader just in trap 4. Once again, Tia waves the flag then for race number 5. Here we go. Market leader trap 4, Jadev for Rob Liddington. Low 6 approaches then for our next. Here we go. Racing, 2 got up smartly with 4, then 3, 5, 6 and 1, but it's into the first bend. It's Jadev who's going to lead up with 2, Our Fiddlesticks. These 2 are neck and neck, and 2 trying to get inside 4 and goes on. 3 back in third, Mildine Flojo, and getting a super split off the second. So 3 now, Mildine Flojo goes on with 2, 4. Then 5, 1 and 6 to go on the penultimate bend at 3. Grinding it out, a good start here from 2 in second. It comes 4. 5, Pack It In is picking up from the back of the field, got nowhere to go. As they go towards the line, that's 3 out in front. Mildine Flojo, not for catching. 3 won it, 2 second, 4 third, 3, 2, 4. So congratulations then to Mr. Emeritus and Emma, 3, 2, 4. Winning time 29.01, 29.01. So 3, 2, 4 confirmed. Well, this race really set up for 3 by the 2 and the 4 here. Our Fiddlesticks and Jadev sort of leaning into each other around the first 2 bends. That gave 3 a great opportunity, Mildine Flojo, to come off the pace. And Eris in good form. This little greyhound in good form as well. She's won again, this daughter, a crash in good style. 3, 2, 4, race number 5. Well, an excellent performance from Mildine Flojo, the winner. Full order 3, 2, 4, 6, 1, 5. Distances 1 1/4, 2 1/4, 4 lengths, 7 1/4, 8 1/4. Winning time 29.01. Race number 6 comes up 11:31. The grade is A6. No changes. Okay, we go then for race number 6, the greatest A6 of 480 metres. Here are the runners. Trap 1 is Towcester Kanya for the Towcester Syndicate, Emma Richards. Trap 2 is Serok for Mr. D. Smith, Jane Houghton, 34 dead. 3 is Mina Midget for Dave and Jane Houghton, 26.3. 4 is Dunham Rio, again Dave and Jane Houghton, 33.8. 5 Forest Buck for Mrs. S. Millard, Kev Hutton, 26.8. 6 Killian Ferry, Mr. M. Lowther, Steve Rayner, 26.7. Those are 6 runners then for race number 6. A6 is the grade as well. Market leader, trap 3, Mina Midget. So down the card then, Towcester Kanya 5-1. Serok 8-1. Mina Midget 7-4 favourite. The Giscon 6-4. Dunham Rio 5-1. Forex Bucks 9-4. And 6 Killian Ferry 4-1. Market leader trap 3, 6-4, 2 minutes to the off. Bit of support for the trap 5 as well here. This Forex Bucks here for Mrs. S. Millard and Kev Hart. A little bit of cash for 5. Been out of season. She's been a little bit disappointing in the last couple of spins, but she's approaching 16 weeks out here. Trap 5, she's 15 weeks out. Little support for the orange jacket. Now 2-1 from 9-4. Trap 3, 6-4 favourite. On the approach, 1 minute to the off. 1 minute to the off. There's our market leader, Mina Midget. It's in good form, having won 3 of her last 5 races for Jane Houghton. Jane's other runner as well, Dunham Rio. Again, this ground in good form in June. So 6-4 trap 3, 2-1 trap 5. It's 4-1 bar these 2. Okay, going in everybody, loading up for race number 6. They are loading here. Trap 5 is 7-4 market, second favourite now, and trap 3, 6-4. So good cash coming in for the 5. Okay, Tia checks them over for race number 6. Here we go. Money for 5, favourites in 3. So Bunny on the move then for our race number 6 here at Towcester. Low 6 on its way. Away we go. One got up well with 6-4, 5-3 and 2 to go into the first bend, and 1 and 4 lead up with 6-5 is wide. Just put the brakes on, then 2 and 3 as they go off the second bend, and it's 1 who's out leading here. Towcester Kanya from 6 and 2, then 3, 4 and 5. But down the far side, it's 1 who's still got the lead on 2. They go back to 6, 3, 4 and 5. So they go on the penultimate bend, and Towcester Kanya out in front. Karok is in second. 3's trying to stay on Mina Midget as they come off the final bend, but it's 1 that 3's gathering in with every stride. 3 getting up on the line. 3 beat 1, 4 third. 3, 1, 4. Good run for 3. Mina Midget. So Mina Midget, the winner. 1 second, Towcester Kanya. 4 back in third. Dunham Rio, 3, 1 and 4. Winning time, 28.97, 2.897. That's a really smart performance from Trap 3. She's in really, really good form at the moment, this little bitch for Jane Houghton. She's only a baby. She's not 2 till October. And she's absolutely flying. So 5th win from 12 starts. So she's made a cracking start to her career. And she's had to work hard here, show a little bit of guile as well. Had to switch out in behind 2. And not for the first time this morning at Towcester. The Greyhounds are finishing well off the final bend and picking up very nicely indeed. She's nailed it close home. 3, 1, 4 confirmed. So smart performance on track 3, Mina Midget for Dave and Jane Houghton. 3:14.256. Distances ahead. 3/4, 1.5, half the length. Winning time a smart 28.97. Race number 7 coming up at 11:44. The Grady's A5. For race number 7 on our card, the 11:44, the grade is A5. Here are the runners. Trap 1 is Harry's Risk for Mr. G. Cowan, Hazel Kemp Trains. Trap 2 is Holden Vin, Sporting Grace, John Blenko. 3 is Dunham Oriole for Dave and Jane Houghton. 4, Ballydog Candy for Mr. S. Carroll, Kev Hutton. 5, Intercolour, Mr. Murphy, Mrs. Reynolds, Jim Reynolds. 6, Swift Lisetta, Mr. H. Gaskin, Mr. J. Gaskin, and Mark Wallace Trains. I've got a warm favourites here in Trap 3. Down the card, Harry's Risk 5-1, Holden Vin 6-1. Dunham Oriole is a warm favourite here for Jane Houghton at 5-4. 9-2, Ballydog Candy, 3-1, 5 Intercolour, 4-1, Trap 6, Swift Lisetta. So runners currently on the approach end for race number 7. Market leader, very warm indeed, Dunham Oriole. In good form for Jane, without actually winning in the last 3 or 4 races. Recently clocked 28.94. And there's a warm 6-4 market leader. 6-4, Trap 3, 3-1, bar 1. Go behind. Just about to load a Towcester, race number 7. Here we go then for our next. A5 is the grades. Just about ready. Trap 3, 6-4, Dunham Oriole for Jane Houghton. So the 7th race of the morning here at Towcester, just about to get underway. Okay, everybody, going in for race number 7. We're loading up here. Trap 3, 6-4 market leader, Dunham Oriole for Jane Houghton. Loading up. So 2 tips are over. Here we go then. Waves the flag. Low 6 on its way. Race number 7. There's the bunny. And away we go. 3 got up well with 2, 1, 5, 4 and 6, but it's going to be a bunch to run into the corner here. Who's going to come out in front? And Holden Vin's got the lead here on 5 Intercolour. 3 back in third with 6, 4 and 1, but down the far side is Intercolour who leads here for Jim Reynolds. Out and gone here with 3. 2's finding it hot, then 6. 1 and 4 out the back, but it's 5 Intercolour looking good at the moment. 3's the big danger, Dunham Oriole, the market leader, but can it pull it in? Because 5 is staying on nicely here and not for catching. 5 Intercolour is going to run really well. 3 seconds, 6 third, 5, 3, 6. Nice performance for Intercolour, Mr. Murphy and Mr. Reynolds. Jim Reynolds train, 2nd 3, Dunham Oriole, 3rd 6. With Lisetta, 5, 3, 6. That's a really nice win for 5, isn't it? Run really well here this morning. Looks like they were bunching into the first bend. 2 managed to get the lead, Holden Vin, but 5 showing some really good gears down that far side for Jim Reynolds. It's well, he's fought 4 in October, this little bitch, and well, she's had a season as well, isn't she? She's taken a little while to come back, but she's run an absolute cracker here today. Trap 5 Intercolour. Too good. 5, 3, 6. A really smart performance of Jim Reynolds into colour. Wins well, 5.36.241. Distances 4 3/4, 2 3/4. The length shorter, 1 3/4. Winning time 2.869, 28.69. On race 8, everybody, draw for 11.58. The grade is D4, no changes. Greyhounds for race number 8, the 1158 D4, the grade over 260. Trap 1, Plea and Pip for Mr. M. Reynolds. Jim Reynolds, 26.9. 2, Shays DJ, Dave and Jane Houghton, 32.1. 3, Come On My Lily for Mr. M. Richards, Emma Richards, 29 dead. 4 is Bahama Mama, Steve Rayner, 29 dead. 5 is Macca's Girl for The Wars, Richard Yates, 25.2. And 6, Dunham Ebony for Dave and Jane Houghton, again, 25.8. So runners on the approach end for race number 8. The grade is D4 here. Let's go down the card, shall we? 4-1 traps 1 and 2. And it's then 7-2 trap 3. 3-1 trap 4. 3-1 trap 5. 5-2 6. So pretty open betting here. Dunham Ebony, our market leader for Jane Houghton at 5-2. Runners on the approach. 2 minutes to the off. 2 minutes. That's trap 6 on market leader Dunham Ebony, who's currently on the screens at the moment. So good winner last time out in the grade of D5, went cracking out winning in 15.94. Likely to improve again. There's only likely race to have 7 runs, only a puppy for Jane Houghton. And this daughter of Catherine's Drico is the market leader. And now 3-1. It's a change of favouritism now. Trap 4, Bahama Mama for Steve Rayner, downgraded from D3 to D4. It's the market leader at 11-4. So runners on the approach here for race number 8. 5-2 now, trap 4. Good cash coming in for the 4-dog. 3-1 trap 6. 7-2 3 at the moment. Come On My Lily for Emma Richards. 4-1 traps 5. This is Macca's Girl. 5-1 1 and 2. Playing Pits and Shays DJ. There will be a 1 minute delay to race number 8. 1 minute delay. So it's 9-4 now, trap 3, Come On Lily. Come On My Lily. A little bit of cash for that one the last couple of minutes for Emma Richards, being well backed. A good second last time out in D4 company. It's been off the track for a little while, but this little bitch been well supported here. It's now 9-4, trap 3, our market leader. 5-2 trap 4, 7-2 6, 9-2 bar these 3. Money coming in for trap 3, Come On My Lily. It's a nice look there of trap 4, Bahama Mama for Steve Rayner. Downgraded today. That's Shays DJ in trap 2 for Jane Houghton. Jane doubly represented here with Dunham Ebony as our market leader. Like Brindle Bitch, trap 3, Come On My Lily. Currently 9-4 favourite. Okay, everybody, loading up for race number 8. They're going in here, going forward. Trap 3, 2-1. So good cash for Come On My Lily, and a 2-1 market leader here for race number 8. Loading up. Once again, Tia checks him over. Here we go for race 8. The low 6 is on its way then. Big gamble on 3. Come On My Lily, being well supported for Emma Richards. Away we go. 5 banged out with 6. Then comes 2, 4, 1 and 3 into the first bend. It's Mako's Girl who's on the bunny here with 6. Then 4, 3, 1 and 2 as they come off the second bend. It's Triumph 5. Mako's Girl is absolutely murdering this lot. It's absolutely bolting up this bitch in 5. 5 won it from 6. And 4, third. Red's nowhere. 5 on her own. This hosed up. Well, there was money floating around for 3 and 4, but 5 Mako's Girls absolutely destroyed them. She ran well last week. She's done 15.58 as well. That's probably a record best for Mako's Girl. Well done for the War family of Richard Yates. Second, 6, 4, third, 5, 6, 4. Well, 5 won well last week. She came out like an elastic band here, the 5, and has absolutely destroyed them. Bit of trouble in behind there, but it made no difference. 6 Dunham Ebony's run well in second for Jane Hofton. 4 back in third, but no getting anywhere near the winner in 5. Mako's Girl. Well, that was impressive, wasn't it, for Mako's Girl? I think probably done career best this time of 15.58. 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Distance is 3 3/4, 1.5, 1, 1 3/4, 2 1/4. Congratulations to the War family. Race number 9 coming up shortly, 12.17. The grade is A4. go for race number 9, the greatest A4. Here are the runners. Trap 1, Look to the Moon for Mrs. E. Richards, Emma Richard Trains. Trap 2 is Meanomatic for Dave and Jane Houghton. Trap 3 is Milltown Wonder for Mr. C. Joyce, Chris Joyce Trains. 4, Express Tatler for Richard Yates Trains again. 5, Magical Vera, Mr. S. Harvey, Kev Hutton. And 6, Burgess Blake, Sally's Racing Club, Keith Hazeltine. 6 runners, race number 9, grade A4. Well, Look to the Moon, 5 to 1. Meanomatic, 3 to 1. Milltown Wonder, 4s. Trap 4, Express Tatler, 5 to 1. 5, Magical Vera, 7 to 4. And 6, Burgess Blake, 3 to 1. Run about 2.5 minutes to the off. Trap 5 is our favourite for Kev Hutton. Just to let you know, in the races following race number 9, the parade will be shortened due to the heat for the Greyhounds. So the parade will be shortened for the remainder of the card due to the heat and the welfare of the Greyhounds. Right, approaching the boxes for race number 9 here then, and trap 5, well, it's 5 to 4. They really smashed into Kev Hutton's Magical Vera. Was 7 to 4, down to 5 to 4. This puppy in 5. That's all the rage. About a minute to the off. 1 minute to the off. Race number 9. So 5 to 4, trap 5. It's then 7 to 2, trap 2, 4 to 1, trap 4, and 6. 5 to 1, trap 3, 6 to 1, trap 1. It's about to load for race number 9. That's trap 1, Look to the Moon. It's had a habit of finishing second lately for Emma Richards. Can Look to the Moon go one better, this bitch, in trap 1. There's trap 2, Meanomatic for Jane Houghton. Been lightly racing the last couple of months. Got a good early pace, could lead into the corners. 3, Milltown Wonder for Chris Joyce. Did win back in the early part of June. There's trap 4, Express Tatler for Richard Yates. Clock 28.66 and winning in lower company recently. Loading up for race number 9, going forward. Okay, everybody, Tia just about to wave the England flag. Here we go. Low 6 on its way. Race number 9. Trap 5. Magical Vera. All the rage. Been well backed. Racing. 5 showed good early with 1, then 6, 3, 2 and 4, but it's Magical Vera in front here for 6. 1, 3, 2 and 4. So come off the second bend and 5 steps on the gas, the market leader. 4 clear of Milltown Wonder in 3, then 2, 6, 1 and 4 struggling. But around the penultimate bend, it's the gambled on 5 Magical Vera in front here for Kev Hutton. Milltown Wonder's in second, 2 back in third, Meanomatic, but they come off the final bend here, and it's all about trap 5 Magical Vera's blitz this lot. Good cash for the 5 and 2 good. 5's going to win nicely. 3 Milltown Wonder good up for second, 6 third, 5, 3, 6. Well, 28.23 that's done. Magical Vera, 28.23. 536 confirmed. She's only a baby. She's had 1 run. She's won it the second time of asking. There was money for 5. She's absolutely blitzed them down that far side. Showed terrific early, good middle gears, and stayed on to 1 nicely. 3 seconds, 6 back in third. 28.23, the winning time for Magical Vera. So an excellent performance for the Puppy and 5 Magical Vera for Mr. Harvey and Kev Hutton. 5.36.412. Distance is 4.5, 5, neck, 1 and ahead. Winning time 28.23. Our next race number 10, due off at 12.33. The grade is A5. Do note that the parade will be shortened due to the hot weather. Just to let you know the ground, so we go straight to the boxes then for our next 12:33 race number 10 due to the weather. And so I'll give you a quick down the card show. Greencroft Knoll in just a second. Greencroft Knoll weighed in at 31.9. Track 2, Good Report, 33.8. 3, Mildine Bucko for Emma Richards, 34.9. 4 is Dunham Kenny for Jane Houghton, 35 dead. 5, Make Offer for Hazel Kemp, 26.3. 6, Ribble Ghost for Mark Wallace, 31.8. 6 runners then all go for race number 10. The parade will be short on the ground and we'll go straight to the boxes. Just 2 minutes to the off, 2 minutes to the off for race number 10. The Greyhounds will go straight to the boxes for our next race. The grade is A5. 2 minutes to the off. I see the Greyhounds then going straight to the boxes then for race at number 10. The grade is A5 here. River Ghost is the market leader for Mark Wallace and Lord Hesketh. River Ghost running well without actually managing to get a nose in front of late River Ghost. The Greyhounds will go straight to the boxes in just a second then for race number 10. Now the full favourite in 6. So then 3-1 trap 1, 3-1 trap 2, 4-1 5, 5-1 trap 3, 6-1 trap 4. River Ghost in trap 6, our market leader, 9-4. That's trap 2 there, Good Report. It's been in pretty good form actually for Hazel Kemp, but actually managed to win a race of late. Recently just had, 4 races since trialling him back in May. Good Report, but definitely one with a squeak here this afternoon, 3-1. Greencroft Knowles in good form for Steve Rayner. Back-to-back victories for this little Greyhound recently in trap 1 on a hat-trick. There she is, as River Ghost, now 5-2. Loading up, going in. Market leaders now 1 and 6 here for race number 10, grade A5. So Tia's checking them over then for race number 10. Waves that rather fetching flag. The low 6 on its way then for race number 10. Here we go. So Bunny approaches then. Market leaders 1 and 6 bookends favourites 5-2 racing. One showed good early with 3, then comes 6, 4, 5 and 2, but it's the favourites that lead here. And Rebel Ghost on the outside of Greencoff Knoll. Then comes 3, 2, 4 and 5 down the far side here, and it's 1 with 6 piling it on the outside. Then 3, 2, 5 and 4 as they go into the penultimate bend. Count 1, get this hat trick. Greencoff Knoll, but Rebel Ghost starting to hit the front now and just goes on. 2's trying to stay on Good Report as they come off the final bend. It's 6 for 1, but here comes Good Report storming through on the far side to take it up close home, with Good Report wins well from 6. 1 was third. Wins at last for Hazel Kemp. 2-6-1. That's performance from Hazel's Good Report. Been threatening to win a race for some time now. Gets his just rewards. 29.03 the winning time. 29.03. Well, nice performance here from Good Report. Rebel Ghost and Greencroft Knoll setting the race up for the 2-dog rather nicely. These two going hammer and tongs down that far side. It was a really good race, wasn't it, between the market leaders. But Truck 2, Good Report, got a nice split on the inside of 3, Mildine Bucko. And the question of time is he just grind to get out off the final 2 bends and wins well for Hazel Kemp. 2-6-1 confirmed. So on to Good Report and Hazel Kemp. Nice winner. 2-6-1-4-3-5. Distance is 1.5. 1 neck, 3 1/4 half. Winning time 29.03. Race 11 due off at 12:47. It's over 6 bends S2. Once again, the Greyhounds will have short and parade and go straight to the boxes. Well, with 5 minutes to the off, everybody, the 12:47, the Greyhounds will go straight to the boxes. So short and parade for this race, race 11. S2 is the grade. Trap 1 is Zero Forks for Kev Hutton. 2 is Dress Code for Steve Rayner. 3 is Dundrum Billy for Hazel Kemp. 4 is Lucky Old Teddy for Jim Reynolds. 5 is Gary Glass Bambi for Mark Wallace. And 6 is Drobbeg Sunset for Kev Hutton. 5 minutes to the off, 5 minutes. Looking down the card, Zero Forks 5-1, Trap 2 Dress Code 4-1, Trap 3 Favourite Dundrum Billy 9-4, Lucky Old Teddy's 5-2, Gary Glass Bambi 3-1, 6 Drobbeg Sunset 4-1. So just under 3 minutes to the off. 3 minutes to the off for race number 11 at 12:47. Trap 3 and 4, both 5-2. Drum Billy for Hazel Kemp and Jim Reynolds. Lucky Hill Teddy. 5-2 to field. New favourite now. It's Teddy in 4, 9-4. Here come the runners going straight to the boxes then. Trap 1 Zero Forks for Kev Hutton. Trap 2 is Dress Code for Steve Rayner. Trap 3 is Dundrum Billy for Hazel Kemp. 4 is Lucky Hill Teddy. Jim Reynolds. 5 Gary Glass Bambi. Mark Wallace. 6 Drobbeg Sunset for Kev Hutton. Runners straight to the boxes for race 11 and we're due off in about 2 minutes. Well, Lucky Hill Teddy really is running well at the moment for Jim Reynolds. You know what he does? He's going to walk out the boxes and finish well. Lucky Hill Teddy, the market leader, at 9-4 at the moment. 5-2 Dundrum Billy for Hazel Kemp. 3-1 Trap 5 Gary Glass Bambi for Mark Wallace on the approach. Bit of change in the market now. Trap 3 Dundrum Billy for Hazel Kemp are 11-4 each of 2 now. 11-4 each of 2. Lucky Hill Teddy and Dundrum Billy. Runners just about to go towards the boxes. Ground's just about to load up, everybody. Race 11 is 6 bends, S2 to grade over 686 metres. Going in, loading up for race 11. So Tia waves the flag. Here we go for the race 11. The low 6 on its way, then S2 to grades. Market leaders 3 and 4. Away we go. Teddy, as usual, is last out of the boxes, but 5 will lead up. Gary Glass Bambi with 6 and 3, then 2, 1 and 4 as they come off the second bend. And 6 and 5, Hammer and Tongs here with 3, 1, 2 and 4 usual at the back, but he will stay. And they've got a circuit to go, and it's 5 leading up with 6. Then comes 3, 1, 2 and 4 as they go down the far side. And Gary Glass Bambi still going along in front here from 6. 1, 2, 4's improving. 3's had enough. Dundrum Billy as they go down the far side. It's 5 leading with 6. Then comes 2. 4's on the premises. Here comes Look Hill Teddy, but they go around the penultimate bend of 5 at the moment, holding on with 6. Then comes 1, 4 and 2 as they come off the final bend. Gary Glass Bambi looking to hold on here from 1, 6. Here comes 4, but he's leaving it way too late today, and it's 5 who's going to win well. 5's won it. Tight for the minors, not really. 1 and 4. Let's like 5, 1, 4. So 5-1-4, Gary Glass Bambi, the winner. Nice performance from Mark Wallace's run-up for Mr. Memory Overend and the Sandbacks. 5-1 and 4. Winning time 41.99, 41.99. It was a smart performance of 5. Got the really attention of Trap 6 early doors here, and she stayed on very, very nicely indeed, this little bitch in 5. She's run really well. Hasn't won since back in the latter part of May. But she's put up a nice performance. 5 beat 1, 4 back in third. So Gary Glass Bambi goes on to win nicely then from Mark Wallace. 5-1-4-6-2-3. Distance is 2 3/4, half a length, 3, 1.5, 5 1/4. Winning time 41.99. Race number 12 coming up at 1:04. The grade is D5. We're sprinting over 260 metres. Again, a shortened parade. to race number 12, a sprint D5 the Grey. Trap 1 is Follow Gaga off the Dog for Sofa Syndicate, Richard Yates 26.8. Trap 2 is Burcott Way from Rob Willington 30.7. 3 Hitsway Harry for Wendy and Emma Richards 34.0. 4 Cormac Canick, the Old Bellgate Syndicate, Jim Reynolds 35.2. 5 is Dunham Merlot, Dave and Jane Houghton 29 dead. 6 is Pure Prudence, Jim Reynolds 27.3. So runners go straight to the boxes for race number 12, D5, sprinting action 260 metres. Down the card, 1 3 to 1, 2 7 to 2, 3 9 to 4, 4 8 to 1, 5 9 to 4, 6 5 to 1. So the market leaders here are 3 Hipsway Harry and also trap 5 Dunham Merlot. So runners on the approach. At the moment, 3 and 5 both 9 to 4, 9 to 4 each of 2. Then about trap 3 Hipsway Harry and 5 Dunham Merlot. 3 to 1 trap 1, 7 to 2 trap 2, 5 to 1 6, and 10 to 1 trap 4. Runners on the approach. Going in, everybody, loading up for this sprint D5 the Grey. They're loading up. They're going in pretty quickly here. 3 and 5 both 9 to 4, 9 to 4 each of 2 here. Hipsway Harry and Dunham Merlot. Tia checks them over. There we go, low 6 on its way. D5 the grades. So Bunny approaches them for race number 12. Market leaders are 3 and 5. Where we go. 6 come out like a rocket to lead up here. Pure Prudence with 5. 4, 1, 3 and 2 into the first bend. 6 is going to get the run with 1. 4 got done with 5, 2 and 3, but it's 1. Follow Gargo's taken up for 6 Pure Prudence. They go towards the line. It's 1 out in front with 6 who tries hard. 1 from 6 on the way to the line. 1 6. 2 back in third. 1 6 2. Follow Gaga the winner. Richard Yates. It's a nice win for Follow Gaga, wins at last for Richard Yates and the Dogs for Sofa Syndicate. Second 6, 2 third, 162, winning time 15.99, 15.99. 6 absolutely flew the boxes, didn't it? Pure Prudence for Jim Reynolds, but 1 got a super run on the inside and goes on to win quite nicely. 6 are on well in second, 2 third, 162. So nice win there for track 1. Follow Gaga for the Dogs for Sales Sofa Syndicate and Richard Yates. 162.534 the full order. Distance is a neck, 1.5, 3/4 twice and a head. Winning time 15.99. Race 13, draw for 119. Everybody the grade A6 are going to be a shortened parade. Well, the Greyhound's going straight to the boxes then for race 13 coming up, everybody. A6 is the grey down the card. Trap 1, Dun and Amy for Jane Houghton, 8-1. Trap 2, Kerry Road Fifi for Jim Reynolds, 5-2. 3 is Governor's Bob here for Jim Reynolds, again available at 7-2. 4 is Listen Curious, Richard Yates, 3-1. Trap 5, Dramana Bullet, Rob Liddington, 5-2. And 6 is No Expectations, Graham Holford, 9-2. Those are our markets. That's our market at the moment. 2 and 5, both 5-2 joint favourites. Greyhound's going straight to the boxes. Race 13. So joint market leaders here, 2 Kerry Road Fifi, a little bit unlucky behind Pack It In last time out for Jim Reynolds. The other market leader in 5, Dramana Bullet for Rob Liddington, who had a trial the other day, a sprint 16.28. Last time in competitive company, went down by 3/4 of a length in 29.13. Okay, everybody, going in for our penultimate race of the afternoon, race 13. Market leaders are 2 and 5 at 5-2. Loading up. So Tia waves the England flag. Here we go, race 13, the low 6 on its way then. Pretty competitive this race, 2 and 5 market leaders. Here comes the bunny. Away we go. 1 broke well with 5, 6, 4, 2 and 3 got left into the first bend. It's Dramana Bullet who leads here with 1, 4, 6, 2 and 3's at the back, but they come off the second bend and 5 dominating. 1 got in awful trouble, so at the moment 4's the only danger. Listen Curious down the far side. It's 5 who's out leading, but 4's moving 1 into second, 6 back in third. No Expectations off the final bend here. Dramana Bullet trying to hold on from 4. Then comes 6, 2 stays on for the back, but they go towards the line here. There's Trap 5 all out. 6 is the danger and he's rattling home, and 6 beats 5, 4 third. 6, 5, 4. No Expectations, your winner. Well, it's a Graham Holford, 6, 5, 4. No Expectations, wins well. Well, he turned there 29.37, 29.37. Well, to No Expectations then, who's got a bit of a habit of either finishing last lately or winning races. Well, this little bitch has run a cracker for Graham this afternoon. Wins nicely, 29.37 the winning time. 6.54 confirmed, but 5 took them along on a merry dance. Didn't off that second bend here. 4, now 6 gets rid of the railers. It's picked up from a mile back, No Expectations. She really did take off the final bend. This little bitch in the stripes. Looks to have a lot to do there, but she's picked them off one by one here and won nicely. 6.54 in race 13. So a smart win there for No Expectations. Back to winning form for Graham Holford. Full order was 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, 3. Distance is 3/4, a length, half, 6 1/4, 3/4. Winning time 29.37, 29.37. Our final race of the afternoon, everybody, coming up at 1:33. Race 14, a grade is A7. Once again, a Shorten Parade. So quickly done the card for our final race. Just a quick reminder, we do race this evening from 7:30 a little bit later on here at Towcester tonight. 1:33 coming up. Trot 1, Dunham Lorna, 6-1. 2, Black Hole 1, 4-1. 3, Lisnil Tornado, 9-4. 4, Hipsway Dick, 5-1. 5, Governor's Colin Warm at 5-4 favourite. 6, Quick Spin, 6-1. It's Wrist, 5-4 the field. Trot 5 for the next, the final race at Towcester. Due off in about 4 minutes' time. Once again, there'll be a shortened parade. One and a half minutes to the off for race 14. Then Trot 1, Dunham Lorna for Jane Houghton, 6-1. 2, Black Hole 1 for Rob Liddington, 5-1. 3 is Liz Neal Tornado, Richard Yates, 9-4. 4, Hipsway Dick for Emma Richards, 6-1. 5 is our market leader for Jim Reynolds, Governor's Colin at risk, 5-4. And 6 is Quick Spin for Jim Reynolds again, 6-1. Runners will go straight to the boxes for race 14. So the ground's going on the approach end towards the boxes for race 14. Our final favourite of the afternoon meeting is Governor's Colin in 5. Jim Reynolds runner. Recently was put in an open race at Romford just the other day. Did 24.70 in a trial as well at Romford. Not a bad effort. Looking to improve again. Is he young enough to improve? And is a warm favourite at 5-4. 5-4 Trap 5. Governor's Colin. The 3, 4 and 5 are still puppies at the moment. Richard Yates, Emma Richards and Jim Reynolds respectively. Just about to load up. There's one of the youngsters, Hipsway Dick for Emma Richards. Good second last time out behind Faraway Hills. It's Dunham Lorna for Jane Houghton, just about to go forward in red. Okay, everybody, for the final time this afternoon, we're going in. Race 14, we're loading up. Favourite in 5, Governor's Colin. Okay, the T is going to wave the England flag for the final time. Hopefully, plenty will be flying at 5 o'clock later on. Come on, T, give it a good wave. Here we go. Low 6 on its way though. Last of the afternoon. Market leader Trap 5, pretty warm. There we go. 3 and 5 knocked out with 4, then 6, 2, 1, but into the first bend. It's 3 and 5 who got together with 4. Who just to get pinched for room, then 6, 2, and 1 out with the washing. Off the second bend, and 5 got the lead, but got clipped. That's given 6 a chance. 3 got done again as they go down the far side as 5 goes to Colin, but Quick Spin's got every chance on the outside. So it's a Jim Reynolds 1, 2, but which one's going to win? It's the favourite holding on at the moment from 6. 2 back in third, Blackhall 1, but 5 pouring it on now, and this pup going to win nicely. 5 wins, 6 second, 2 third, 5, 6, 2. So winning favourite in the last end, race 14, Governor's Colin for Mr. B. Dinnan, Mr. Martin and Jim Reynolds, 5-6-2. And the winning time, 29.33, 29.33. Well, 1 into 5 then, winning the last race of the afternoon's card. Just to remind everybody, we are racing here from 7:30 this evening. Enjoy the football this afternoon. Come on, England, we'll see you later.